Hello everybody, welcome back to Sunless Sea. Surprise, we're back in London because my recording crashed. It failed to save the what should have been episode 14. But no worries, let me just boost this up for a little bit so you can hear me better. Um, what you end up missing is I'll open up my map so I can clearly show what has transpired. This is the Isle of Cats where we left off on episode 13. Went over here to just say, hey, thanks for coming here. Now you probably should just go somewhere else. Went over here, got shot up pretty nastily by a freakishly large ship. Made me lose enough crew to dip below the 50%, and it was then that boredom ensued, and I had to trek all the way back through here, back to Fallen London. Also created a will. Apparently that was something that was important. Probably somewhere in my hold or in my journal. There it is. No, that's not it. Um, where do I... Ah, wait, there it is. Ironclad will. So sweet. Also repaired because I went down to 34 hull. Again, big ship. Didn't end well. Also created an heirloom. Yeah. Safely in my lodgings. This is supposed to be sold off at London. So let's see where we are supposed to do that actually. I don't mind that the last episode didn't go well. You really didn't miss out too much and nothing really happened there, so um London. No, maybe just in a shop that I can do that. Hmm. Who the fudge wants to buy my thing? You, perhaps. Uh, uh, should probably keep this. Gain 1 echo. Wow. What do I do with my honey thing? Vials of red honey. 10 marked vials packed in a carefully padded casket. The stuff is too dangerous even to be properly illegal. Be cautious in taking it too long. Where do I need to go with that stuff then? If I can't sell it, I'll probably just throw it out. But whatever. Um, I just you're starting to lag quite heavily. I don't appreciate it. How much do you repair for anyway? Only in combat, but getting into combat and going up above 50 might be helpful. Anyway. 15 fuel will be nice. The more powerful engines consume more fuel, but increase speed. Okay. So no one wants to buy my stuff. Alright. Well, we're up to full crew. We don't think I had anyone that was willing to... Man, what is up with this game? I'm gonna reboot it because I don't trust this for one bit anymore. Alright, so that's loading in. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright, before we... Oh, it did skip up a bit. Ah, that's okay. We can use some fuel using our Admiralty's points. We got 14 still, so let's go. So why does it fail every now and then? Maybe to get 3? Eh. There we go. Alright, let's do some quick naps. Maybe it'll reduce terror with a decent amount. 15 terror, not bad. Let's do that again. Alright, that's all of our money gone. Now, let's turn in our ports. Pass on strategic get information. Oh, we did go where we were supposed to go then, huh? Apparently I should keep this. And I can do something else with it, but I don't see how I could otherwise submit a revelatory chart. Okay. Scrutinize the charge minutely through a lens. It doesn't. You notice remove the dark spectacles. It passes muster remarks. The usual fee applies. Nice. Speak of the moves in the great game. What? Gain 1 favor. Okay. Turn it's a very firmly prescribed and will probably be quite eager to hear where you came by it. Clouds when he opens the can and sees the honey vials packed carefully within that blackguard raffler, blah 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 blah. I'm not sure if I should have done this actually now that I think about it. Chances of me getting killed are probably not that great. See if he needs anything. Okay, maybe we'll get another way to do this then. Can I not get more of... well, I got some money back. You can look for something for the auxiliary or the bridge. 3 mirrors, we'll lose 1 veil. So I don't think I want to do that actually. What else do I have? That's bridge, right? Yeah. 22, and that's a forward weapon. 22, 22, and what we have now does 18, 28. We're good. That's time to set off again. Alright. Wait, I want more fuel. Can I get more fuel first? There we go. Right, we're going back to this place. Gonna see if we can go like whoop, and then through here. Let's see what ends up happening. Wrong button. Oh, the speed! It's amazing. I have no idea how horrible it is doing half the map at speed 1. Or maybe you do, and then you know what I'm talking about. We just left this city and you're already hungry. I think hunger is going to go up quite a decent amount, seeing that we have quite a good amount of people on board, but... kill it! If we can't one-shot this thing by now, I'm going to be so mad. He's probably going to get a hit in. That is stupid. This gives us 1 fragment, while this gives us rid of our food. So that's probably the better option, huh? We have no idea on where the Admiralty wants us to go now. So that means we're free to... What the hell is... Oh, there's another one of those dudes. Oh, alas. And now I know why I couldn't one-shot it, because it took me forever to get a thing going. Yeah, let's see it again. Man, hunger went up really high on that short time. But hey, it's good for terror. Let's see, are we in the dark? No, we're not. Wrong button again. Little ships throng the water. Oh, what I thought I got rid of that. At least I got some restful nights in. Seems to be an island pretty much south of us. If you can trust our map at least. Commune Canal, yeah, we don't want to go there yet. I want to go there because apparently you can go to the surface there, but you need like 22 fuel for that. I don't know if it's going to waste that fuel. I would say it would. I don't really want to... We've got ourselves some islands. Let's chart them by turning on the light. What do we have here? Ooh, that's a shark. Kill the shark! Yeah, suck on that, shark. Both missed. And now it went underwater. That's brilliant. Well, you gotta have to come up sometimes. And bang! Got a kill. Tough challenge. 37. Someone has bounded savagely with black iron, sung bands, and joint mechanisms deep into its flesh. Let's try. 37 is probably pretty bad, so let's... You have one hunting trophy, one supply, you now have an unproposing mass. What? An appalling glob of organic matter and dripping fluids retrieved from somewhere you'd rather not think about. We pretty much know where we got that from. Apparently we can also get rid of it already. You could probably preserve this to eat at your leisure. Unlock with 9 an opposing mass and no more than 17 opposing. You have 17. Get some lights up to get these things lit up as well. It already seems to be pretty well lit up, so I suppose we can do it without. No islands. Let's continue mapping the area. It's a good thing that we can now start killing sharks. One less enemy to run away from, huh? So we need to go somewhere known as... Let's have a look at that. Fathom King. Hope he's not too hard to find. But going off of... yeah, so far it's probably more to the south of us. This is the Super Shroom. There's probably a lot down here, so let's just head south. Now that we have decent speed and all that. This is that Super Shroom. We might as well make a port report. Did we even... Oh crap, we forgot to put in our port reports, didn't we? Stupid. One of the things that could really mess you up since you're losing out on quite a bit of money. Well, yeah. Alright. Time to head south. Alright. See if there's anything other than that super shroom nearby. No islands within range. Just keep sending that thing out. Port Carnelian. Alright, let's go have a look at that then. Ooh, that seems to be... oh, that's just multiple of those things. We have an enemy. I'd rather not find out what it is, though. What the fuck? Is that a fish? You might be able to shoot the fish. 16 damage, that's quite a bit. But we're doing quite a good amount to him, too. Never seen a fish on fire before, though, so that's a new. I took 25% of our hull damage. Harvest its flesh and its mustache. Dig around in its innards. Peel away the membrane, stifle shutter. Dispose of the poor woman decently, but what does the book say? I met her again that September. Her hair was gone, and her hand, that she could remember nothing that had occurred to her before the age of 19. I could scarcely speak of horror, but she responded nonchalantly. I think my eyes will be next, she told me. I hardly need them down here in the dark, and the convention will offer me an excellent price for them. Reader, shun the Brimstone Convention. They will not cheat you. Worse, they will make you offers you cannot refuse. Can we dock here? Seems to be a dock. Yeah, we can dock. Okay. I should probably just look to where I need to go, but where's the fun in that, right? We'll have to find it sometime. Anyway. First energy colony sweats under a blanket of southern heat. Behind the window, spoons chink on china. Lost some terror, that's good. The governor's administrators. It's gonna be a port report, okay. Somewhere in the heart runs a river of shining stones. Let's try that. Succeeded, cool. Casket of sapphires, nice. And that'll be all that we can do here. So I'm assuming this is World's End, right? Birds. That's not... what are those? Jeez. Let's not mess around with the birds, huh? Let's also try not to end up in any of those maelstroms. Seems like an overall bad idea, huh? Try and discover all the things. The water is sluggish, vegetable bulks, mycelium, blah, 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 blah. It's a ship, I will blow it to bits. He's got more health than I do, but does he have the power to make it so? Nope. Take what you can, imprison or cut down any Kaganians that remain. You gain 1 mana Kaganian suspicion now for the white and golds that are watching you. Well, whatever. How did they even know I was doing that? We really didn't get all that much out of there other than some terror relief. But we didn't take any hull damage in the process, so... Oop, wanted to use this thing. Melting Isles is a long way to the northeast. Did we have the melting... we have a port of that we didn't deliver, so there's no point. Now it's to the east. So I think I do have that on my map. No, not quite. Okay, let's continue then. Where the fudge do I need to go anyway? That's always a problem, isn't it? Pretty sure the Melting Islands wasn't even a port. But let's see if this will... Yeah, there we go. Shine it up brightly. That's because of our lamp. Another bit of info I've gotten from a friend of the channel. Yeah, we can't dock here. Suppose we'll go over this little bit now. And I might just jump cut back to Fallen London afterwards. Lupin Port, whatever that might be. Let's slide that a little bit up as well. Do we have anything close by that I would like to go to? No islands. I don't know how far that actually means with no islands, but check the map again. Probably be able to buy fuel there at a substantially high cost. Great birds. Kill them. They're evil. See. They long for news from home. Purchase fuel. We still got 5. I think we're good. Crying Heights to the southwest. Sounds like a wonderful place to be. What's up with all the birds, man? Crying Heights also a place where we apparently cannot dock. Stupid birds, get out of my face! there anything else nearby? Otherwise we're heading north again, man. Oop. Lookout shouts far above. The false stars in the cabin roof are shifting. A rare and ominous event. What now? Eyes on deck. Sure, let's try a 50-50. For only 1 terror, that's okay. No islands. Ugh. Try to find another cook, but June 21st. Is that a mark of a port there, or I'm missing something? Let's head there and we'll go do this one, then maybe take this one if we get the chance to, and then head back to London again. Which means we're not doing anything here either, but at least we're doing it at a decent pace. So where was I going again? Oh yeah, straight ahead. Ah, Christ, another one of you. Are you gonna attack me on sight, or are you going to ignore me if I don't attack you? Okay. Do we have that little bit discovered? No, I have to veer to the left here. Don't you even... Oh my god, this isn't my doing, okay? Let's just get that straight. You are still not attacking me, so I might just leave you alone as well then. It's fine, it's fine. Alright, we'll almost have this taken care of then. Good. Alright. Means we can now go back to that way. I got that inkling feeling, you know, that where I need to be is somewhere here. I mean, it could be here or somewhere in here, but I don't know, just get the feeling that it's somewhere here. Yeah. I'm going the right way for what I'm trying to... Oh, geez, fuel is getting, like, stupendously low. And I know that could be a run-ender. Oh, geez. Well, this could be the final episode, then. That would be stupid. There weren't any shops on what we just went through, so... Maybe the Salt Pig Mode Island is probably a good place to try and get some fuel. I don't know if you can get to it though. We'll set a course for it though. I hope there's a barrel zero fuel. That would probably make it able for me to... Actually, I don't have time for stupid games with you, okay? Apparently you do, but that's your concern, not mine. Oh, shite. We're gonna make it. You better have fuel, otherwise we're in deep, deep four-letter word starting with S. Refuel, yes! Oh, okay, I'll buy fuel for... Oh, no, jeez. It's still a fuck-ton long way away from London. It's actually quite doable, but... Oh, Christ. Well... Turn off the freaking high beams, you moron. I don't know if going on speed 2 is the best option here. Seeing that I have no idea on it though, I might as well be. Stupid crap, I don't have time. Am I going straight for London? I can't see the arrow, so I'm assuming yes, I am. I know that unlike FTL, where running out of fuel can just make the rebel fleet catch up on you, running out of fuel here can mean death. So if I can avoid that, naturally I would be happy with that. The sea is bright as milk, false stars, blah blah blah. Turn the helm, it reaches 0, straightforward challenge with a 100% chance. Good. It also means I've lost that completely and will get that back the moment we get to London. Speaking of London, we're getting close to it. We might make it, we might just miss out on it. I hope we make it, but you know. Oh boy, oh boy. Too bad we can't hypermile on this game. But we must be close to. Okay, so that's the ship that's waiting at. If I weren't entirely sure that I could now make it, I would probably buy that stupendously pricey fuel. But I think I can do this last little bit. Do we still have a... You know, that's usually those things you don't want to find out, you know? You never want to be in a point where you have to rely on whether there is or isn't a zeroth thing, like a zeroth 1-up or a zeroth barrel of fuel in this case. But we made it with half a barrel left, or maybe 1.5 barrels. I don't know. Who's here to sign on? Alright, nobody. Now let's get those port-to-ports taken care of, huh? You get fuel for that too? Cool. Well, that's nifty. Alright. Godfall. Another fuel and 30 echo. Another fuel, 10 echo. Fuel, 30 echo. 5 echo. Fuel, 10 echo. We're almost fueled up by just turning in our porta-ports. Utter shroom. This is gonna be cheap. We'd rather know about the Rose Guards. Not good news they're prospering though. Really should have nipped it in the... If you allow me, bud. I get it, bud. 50 echo. 40 echo. 15 fuel and 30 echo. Wow. Has there been an update? Jeez, this is normal. I almost can't handle all the fuel, but I will. Go. Shops. We need to take some stuff with us. Some supplies I'm talking about. We have something to sell first, because a shady sword. Business in the Corsair Forest. I have no idea where that is. Lost the Caribbean course, and she discovered it was full of sapphires. Well, can we sell that? Yes, we can. I'll gonna buy 4 of these and see what the dude wants with them. It's a gigantic waste of stuff, but you wanted those, right? You can find them in Iron or Dreams. Let's see what this leads to. 700. So we actually ended up making a bit of money on that. Okay. So he just gives you things to collect. Okay. Alright, well. Repairs are, let's see. Probably cheaper to just repair than to actually, how do I do that again? London, then go to dry dock, then see if the Admiralty can do it for us. Nice. $4,000, but you do not lose Vales because of it. Cool. Oh, cool. Did not know that. All right. Think. What was I going to do? Nothing. Can I do anything here yet? What do I actually need to be here? Olive fry, purchase live specimen from the laboratory. It's a bit pricey. So, I think I'm just gonna cut things here. I think. Let's take a few naps. To reduce terror by a good amount. What's this? Unlocked when Roman's a child. What? Corrosion. What the hell? Marvelous night out. You were fortunate. Lost 5 terror. You can have a kid in this game? Ooh. Night in Wolfstack. You find yourself sharing a table with a likely lass. She typically claims to be a spy. Whatever she is, she's easy to like, and when the evening ends, you're still together. An elegant fellow with a Prebystern accent and an unexpectedly delighted laugh. By the evening end, it seemed natural that he should accompany you home. Well, we are playing with a female, so... Next morning, he gives you a golden locket. Don't lose it, he says with a grin. Then he grows suddenly grave. Truly, don't lose it. You now have one of this, a locket with a dapper chap portrait. He wouldn't be painted without his hat. Oh, well. So what do we do with that, anyway? I'm surprised it's not... Oh, there it is. That doesn't help. Well, there might be romance in the air, there might not be, but before we end the episode, I am gonna buy some more supplies. Right, and 2 more fuel. There we go. Good, cargo's full. Ready for the next venture, which will be for next episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're still enjoying the series. Feature support by commenting, liking, and or subbing. And I'll be seeing you guys on the next episode. Bye.